The next aspect in case of business ethics is role of ethics in business. What is the role of ethics in business? Business means we can divide the business into various departments, that is finance, marketing, HR, protection. In finance, what is the role of ethics? First one is fair means in the transactions. That the transactions you are doing, that the finance related items, that is called transactions, there must be a fair means. You must not hide anything regarding financial matters. Next one is financial contracting. If you are entering into a contract, definitely finance will be involved, that you must be ethical in that. Next, tax payment. Properly you must pay the tax. Internal and external audit. Every year there must be external audit and there will be an internal audit in case of business. That must be done properly. Then financial transparency. Transparency nothing but disclosure. That you must disclose it properly. That is financial transparency. Everything must be true. Everything must be, you want to reveal all the material things. That is financial transparency. This is regarding role of business ethics in case of finance. Next, role of ethics in case of marketing. In case of marketing, what is the role of ethics? Number one is dealing in good products. The products you are dealing with, the quality of the product must be good. Next, fairness in pricing. Pricing, you must not follow some differential pricing. You must follow fair pricing. Next one is misleading advertisement. You must not give any false advertisement regarding your products. That is misleading advertisement. Next one is fairness in the quality and the quantity of the goods. The weights and measures regarding the product, it must be fair. And the quality of the product, it must be good and fair. Next one is transparency in the product ingredients. Transparency in product ingredients is what are the things you are using for manufacturing the product. It must be displayed in the package. That is transparency in product ingredients. Next one is sales practice. You must follow good practices for selling the product. You must not follow any shortcut method to sell the product. This is regarding role of ethics in marketing. Next, role of ethics in HR. HR is human resources. Regarding the employees, how the organization or the business must be ethical. Number one is discrimination on the basis of age and gender. There must not be any differences to the employees on the basis of their age, on the basis of their gender. Next one is issue relating to employee union. You must not be partial to the employees based on the trade union like that. Next, issue affecting privacy of the employees. You must not affect the privacy of the employees on any cause. Next, whistleblowing. Whistleblowing means if anything happens in the organization, any wrong things happen in the organization, some workers or some employees will come and complain. That is called whistleblowing. That is complaint, bringing into light the matters which is the false matters which is going on in the organization. That is called as whistleblowing. That must be encouraged. Next, occupational health and safety. That is because of the occupation, because of the products manufactured in the organization, it must not affect the health of the workers. That the organization must take care of the health and safety of the workers. That is called as occupational health and safety. Next, the role of business in case of ethics, in case of protection. Production process must be proper and good. Product quality must be good. Next one is environmental ethics. Because of your protection, the environment must not be affected. Next, pollution control. There must be a proper pollution control. Because of your protection or because of your product, the atmosphere must not be affected. The environment must not be affected. This is regarding role of ethics in business. Next important aspect in case of ethics is ethical theories. There are 8 ethical theories. Number one is descriptive ethical theory. It is based on what is good and what is bad. That is descriptive ethical theory. Next, second one is normative ethical theory. This theory is based on the judgments given earlier. That is the justify the judgments. It is normative. Next one is consequential ethical theory. Consequence is nothing but result. So based on the results of an action, the rightness of the action, this theory was formed, that is consequential ethical theory. Next one is deontological ethical theory. This is based on the happiness of the human beings. That is human happiness of the well-being. That is deontological ethical theory. Next, eudaimonistic ethical theory. This is also based on human happiness. Next one is a rule-based ethical theory. Rule-based is the ethics is based on the law, that is following the law, rules, regulations strictly. That is a rule-based ethical theory. Next one is culture-based ethical theory. This theory is formed based on the culture. Giving respect to the culture, the ethics will be there. That is culture-based ethical theory. Next one is hedonistic ethical theory. It is again divided into two. One is Epicureanism and next one is utilitarianism. Epicureanism is based on the philosophy and full of pleasure, whereas utilitarianism, it is based on satisfaction of the practical results. That is based on the utility. This is regarding the various ethical theories. The next aspect is morality. Morality, it is also related to ethics. What is morality? It is a standard that an individual has about what is right and wrong, or what is good and evil. Even a group of robbers working in a union adheres some morality in sharing the things robbed. So what is morality? It is based on right or wrong, or good or evil. That even robbers, they are doing a wrong thing, but there will be some morality among the robbers while sharing the things. That is called as morality. It is also called as moral standards. Morality denotes the moral standards and values. Ethics is the study of morality. It can be expressed as a moral norms or general proverbs such as honesty is the best policy. It is a moral standard. This is regarding morality. What are the features of morality? Morality is based on the justifications. That is not created or changed by the decisions. It is the justification. Next, absence will lead to serious injuries. Without morality, definitely there will be lot of injuries will be there. Next, come in conflict with self-interest. Morality and self-interest, often there will be having a fight, whether to do moral things or whether to be selfish. That is come in conflict with self-interest. Next, based on impartial consideration. If a person is having morality, he will not be partial. It is based on impartial. Next, associated with the special emotions. If you are not moral, automatically you will become, if you will be doing some wrong things and you will be feeling shame. That is associated with your emotions. This is regarding features of morality. Next aspect is business giving. What is business giving? It is nothing but donations given by the business into the concerns in the areas of social involvement. It is a donation given by the business to improve the society. That is called as business giving. Government also encourages this business giving by giving some tax exemption like that. Government is encouraging business giving to the poor people. So this is called as business giving. What are the benefits of business giving? First one is claim for tax concession. You can donate to the poor people and you can claim for concessions. Next, increase in goodwill. Because of the donations, you will get goodwill. Next, attract the investors and general public. If your goodwill increases, automatically your investors will be more and they will be attracted, and the general public will also become as your investor. Next, increase in the market value of the shares. Because of the goodwill increasing and the investors attraction, your market value will be increased. Then it is an indirect advertisement to your business, which then if you are helping the poor people for their education, automatically there will be improvement in the literacy rate of the society. This is regarding the benefits of business giving. Next one is the business policy. What is a business policy? It is a it is a rule or it is a scope or a sphere within which the decisions can be taken by the subordinates in the organization. These are the guides that will be helpful for the managers to take decisions on policy matters. They act as a guide for taking decisions. These are the guidelines developed by the organization to govern its actions. They define the limits within which the decisions must be made by the manager. That is, business policy helps the manager or guides the manager to take the decision. Based on the policy only, you can take certain decisions. It is a policy matter. What are the features of business policy? It must be specific, it must be simple and clear and easy to understand. It must be stable, that it must not be changed often. The next one is it must be appropriate and it must be uniform. All the time it will be same only, uniform. Then it includes all the facts. Next, it must be flexible to certain extent. This is regarding business policy. The next aspect is the measures to follow the ethical principles. What are the various measures a business organization must take to follow the ethical principles? The first one is fear of punishment. To be ethical, there must be some punishment. There must be some rule, and if you are breaking the rules or if you are violating the rules, automatically you will be punished. Then you will be ethical. First one is fear of punishment. Second one is self-interest. That is own interest. It must come into your mind. Some value or some moral must be in your mind that you must be ethical. That is self-interest. Next one is a reward system. If a person is doing properly certain things, he will be rewarded. Automatically everyone others will be motivated and they will do the things properly. That is a reward system. Then last one is the courage and conscience. Courage, everyone, if you are ethical, you will be brave. And conscience is you can take some moral judgment based on your behavior. This is regarding the measures to follow ethical principles in an organization. Then the next one is arguments against business ethics. That is, business and ethics are contradictory. In the previous chapters, we have seen the significance of the importance of ethics and benefits of ethics. That is called as arguments in favor of business ethics. But there are still certain arguments against business ethics. That is, the arguments were, number one is no need for ethics separately. That is, if you are having some rules, regulations, automatically the rules and regulations are ethical only. So there is no need for ethics separately. Next, profit maximization. Every organization, their main motto is profit maximization. If you are aiming for profit, automatically there will be no ethics. Next one is poor moral standards of the society. The society, everyone is talking about moral values, judgment, everything, but everyone is many people, they are selfish. So there is a poor moral standard in the society. Next, conflict of interest. That is your own interest, own personal interest clashes with your organizational interest. That is called as conflict of interest. Then if that clashes, automatically there will be no ethics. Next one is difficulty in compliance of law. The rules and regulations, framing the rules, regulations, it is very easy, whereas following the rules, regulation, it is very difficult. There is difficulty in compliance of law. Next one is demand and supply forces operate. That is, if there is a demand, automatically there must be some supply. If there is a supply is not proper, automatically unethical practices will come. That is, demand and supply forces operate. Based on the demand and supply, you will be ethical or non-ethical. Next one is employees or loyal agents. Employees are treated as the loyal agents. They are the agents of the business, but they will not be benefited certain times. This is unethical. So these are the arguments for ethics and the business. Arguments against the business. This is regarding arguments against business ethics. So the important aspects or the important questions in the examination regarding this business ethics, they will be asking repeatedly ethical theories, the role of ethics in the business, and arguments for and arguments against ethics. If you are interested in my videos, you can give your valuable comments, you can share my videos to your friends, others, etc. and you can give your likes. And if you are very much interested, you can subscribe to my channel. We are having more number of educational videos in my channel. Thank you.